they're asking us to work in small groups from a storybook, right? They're asking us to bring in Three Little Pigs, Little Red Riding Hood, so on and so forth. For me, I found that gets to be a little too complicated, so here's how I've simplified it. I'm going back to my location cards, which we used earlier in the residency, right? Zoo, haunted house. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to still work in small groups, but we're going to create a tableau based upon a location. So I'm going to give you an example here. Actors, we're going to work in groups of 4, right? We'll work in groups of 4. You can modify that. You could do 3 or 5, whatever, working class. Here's how it's going to work. 1, 2, 3, 4. You 4 come up. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you want me to divide them up? Yeah, when we get there. I'm just going to model first, and then I'll ask you to, right? And because you know who's good partners and who's not. Is this a bad group to model it? Okay. Okay, come on up. Okay, so you and your partners are going to get a card. And on this card, there's a location. The zoo, haunted house, amusement park, beach, birthday party, right? When you get the card, you and your partners have to decide how you're going to show the audience with a frozen tableau where you are. And you and I will be the directors, right? The wandering directors, right? If you're doing this alone in your classroom, it'll be a little bit of controlled chaos for a couple minutes, right? The bulk of your work will be when you come back. I wouldn't try to do all of your directing in their small groups. I'd let them struggle through it on their own. It'll be easier today because there's 2 of us. Struggle through it on their own, come back and sit, and then when they come up in front of the class, you and the class can help them clarify, okay? But, so for example, you 4 get this card, and it says zoo, right? It says zoo. How could you show the audience that you were at the zoo? Who would you be at the zoo?
I would be the person who's in charge of the zoo.
Ah, so you're the zookeeper, okay? So then let's hold on a second. Who would you be at the zoo? Tiger? How are you going to show me with your posture and gesture? You're a tiger. Put your claws up. And what kind of face does a tiger make? Okay. Who would you be at the zoo?
Gorilla.
How would you show me with your posture and gesture? You're a gorilla. Yeah, and who are you going to be?
A cheetah.
Okay, so you have 3 animals, right? You've got 3 animals. So, Ms. Blagrave, part of what we're thinking, and this gets to be a little bit advanced, is how is the audience going to know by looking at it? Could I ask you, rather than being the zookeeper, could you be the tourist? Could you be the person visiting the zoo? What do visitors do at the zoo with the animals?
Pet the animals.
They pet them, or what else? They go...
Take pictures.
Okay, so I'm kind of leading them here, right, just for the sake of modeling. But so,
I'll be a fan.
okay, so do this for me, sir. Face the audience. Show me your tiger. Okay, face the audience. Show me your gorilla. And then scoot over, cheetah. Okay, right? Now, I need you to show me your best lion in a roar. Can you do this for me, sir? And freeze. Face the audience, not me. Okay? Not like a zombie, right? Like that, right? Good. Okay? Stand up a little bit, sir. All right? So, Ms. Blagrave, you're just helping them, right? They'll give you a lot of great answers, right? Bend your knees. Okay? Cheetah, show me. And taking the picture. So here's the tableau. Freeze. Right? Right? And Miss, come over here for me on this side. Right? Take your picture. Freeze. So audience, you look at everything like it's a painting in the zoo, and you're trying to figure out, based upon their frozen tableau, where they are. So you would say, where would somebody be that they're taking a picture of what looks to be like a cheetah, a gorilla, right? So you let them work something out, then the whole class comes back and sit, you bring each group up, and then here's where you would do the majority of your directing with them, okay? All right? Very good. All right, audience, give them a clap. Give them a clap. So, good. Drop your arms. So, Ms. Blagrave, what we're going to do is I'm going to give each group of 4 a card, and we're going to spend maybe 3 or 4 minutes here putting it together, and then we'll come back and we'll look at each of them. He's a shark. Okay, all right, then you 2 surf. Okay? And freeze. Okay? You got to show me. Got to show me. Freeze. Lifeguard. Can you look in your binoculars? Good. And freeze. Put your hands up and yours down. Show me what you're going to do. Freeze. Remember, there's no sound. Okay? So let's try that. Go back a little bit. Right? Look at the whole picture, audience. Look at all of the elements and see if you can figure out where are they.
They're at the beach and
So tell me what you see. That's exactly right. What do you see in their picture that tells you where they are?
he's a surfboard, he's a shark, and they're playing volleyball, and she's the lifeguard.
How do you know she's the lifeguard? What do you see that tells you? That's exactly right. What do you...
Because he has the binoculars.
That's right. And what is she standing on?
A chair.
Right? And so at the beach, they're up on the podium, right? Miss Blairgrave, I chose this. If that's safe in your class, great. If it's a can of worms, don't do it. You know what I mean? Right? But we just did that to create. Good. The other thing I did, Miss Blairgrave, is you want to just be aware, right? Like the volleyball players can't be in the ocean. You know what I mean? So I put them over there. She's on the beach looking over them out to the ocean, right? You just want to make sure that it's nice and clear. This is great, actors. This is very clear. 3, 2, 1, freeze. Look at her. This is a tableau, frozen picture that tells you a story. Who's coming for the surfer?
Shark.
Shark, right? Shark's coming. Does the surfer know the shark's coming?
No.
Nope. He's oblivious, huh? Good. Actors, take your bow. Audience, give them a clap. Good. Let's look at it again. Come back. Okay, come back. And miss, this time, when you come in, show your face to the audience. Do this to the audience so we can see your good face, okay? Okay, open it. Good. Okay, audience, where do you think they might be?
Birthday?
What makes you say that? Well, that's exactly right. What do you see that tells you that?
Because they were hiding.
Yes, and then what did they do when she came in?
They got out from their hiding place.
And what do you think they said when they got out of their hiding place?
Happy birthday.
Yes, that's right. But they didn't say that, did they? We just saw that from their body language, their posture and their gesture. Go back one more time, miss. Hide, right? Show me that you're hiding. Cover your eyes. Okay? Now, actors, here's what I want you to look. Here's what Miss Blagrave did. Quiet, please. At the beginning, are they moving or are they frozen? What did they, at the beginning, what does she do? Watch this. That's right. Watch how she moves. Miss Blagrave has us starting with a pantomime and ending with a tableau, which is just great. Ready? Action. Here's the pantomime. She opens the door. She goes in. They cheer. She jumps and freeze. Freeze. What does she have in her hand? What is she holding out, do you think, at a birthday party? What?
A present?
Present, or maybe what do we eat at a birthday party?
Cake.
Cake, right? Look at the tableau, so you shouldn't be moving. Right? Very good. Good. Are you getting a present out of your pocket? I love that. It's a great detail. Good. Audience, give them a clap. Okay? Give them a clap. Actors, take your bow. Take your bow. Good, good job. So, Ms. Blairgrave, the tools of pantomime and tableau, again, any kind of you're checking for comprehension, right? In a literacy unit, you're wanting to physicalize the story, right? Something happens in the story. Someone has something bad happen. Someone has something great happen. You're looking to find the understanding in their bodies. Excuse me. So here's what I'd like you to do for next week. Ms. Blairgrave, I would like you and your class to come up with 3 frozen tableaus. Now, I love your idea of starting with pantomime and ending in tableau, and sometimes that's actually a great way to get to it, right? Like they go, I don't know how to get and freeze to it. But if you start a pantomime and freeze in tableau, it's kind of like a warm-up, right? It like gets us into it, and then we'll get a better expression. So however you want to do it, if you want to start with pantomime and freeze in tableau, or just do tableau, whichever you'd like to do. But I would like you and the class to come up with 3 frozen tableaus and base them on location, right? You've got all your location cards. I would do it where you're all sitting like this. Bring up 5 actors. Decide what it is. The class can take part in coming up with the story, right? And then do the next group and the next group. Does that make sense? And it should take you about 15 minutes. What's that?
For you to guess.
Yes, so the next week when I come, actors, I'm going to sit in the audience and I'm going to watch each group come up, right? And you're going to show me your tableau. It will be just like we modeled with the baseball experience, right? The batter, the pitcher, the catcher. And then if you want to move it into pantomime, great. Or if you want to start with pantomime and end at tableau. But all I need to see ultimately is 3 frozen tableaus.